Hi guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is the keyword book tag. It was created by Sophie's Book Nook, which I will link below, and I was tagged in it by the lovely Linda from Linda's World of Books. Now, I am actually finding this tag video a little bit difficult, so bear with me. Although I've written down the answers to the prompts, some of them I may blag as I'm going along. Sorry guys, I'm normally a lot better at book tags, but this one is one that's challenged me. So sorry, Linda. So first one, the first prompt is genre. This is an easy one for me. What's your favourite genre? Now, like you guys all know, my favourite genre is historical fiction. It's changed from chick lit, but definitely 101% historical fiction. More than once this month, I will have picked up at least one historical fiction book. It is my favourite genre. Author, what author will you always read? Now, as you follow away, guys, hello, the cats decided to pop in. Page Tune is my favourite chick lit author, but I have got another one since I started recording this. Sorry, cat. And that is Philippa Gregory. I will always read a Philippa Gregory book. I love them. So, I think, again, I'm changing my answer to that one. Or can I get away with two answers? I don't know. So, if I do, I think Page Tune and also, like I said, Philippa Gregory. Time period. What time period do you love to explore? To me, it's got to be the Tudor era. I have got loads of authors that I like to read about the Tudor era. I like the fact it can mix in with a lot of different books, so that is definitely my favourite time in history. I love it. And I know that Tom from Tom Reads Things loves it as well, so there you go, another one of my favourites. Location and setting. What is your favourite setting to read in? Mine's actually sort of like a village. I like the sort of country kind of feel. It does also fit in with the Tudor period. It fits in with the wartime period, which is another period I love. But I like the whole neighbours and close community. Community setting is probably my favourite. Plot point. What plot point will you always make you pick up a book? Now, although I love historical fiction, I'm getting more into mysteries. So I like it when you've got, like, if there's a mystery within a book, so that can fit in within the chick lit or thing within the historical fiction. I like to be excited about what's going on next. If the book's got a bit of intrigue, a bit of mystery in it, then it will certainly make me pick it up, because I like to be interested. I like to be twists and turns. I'm really changing, I told you. The next one, character trope. Which type of characters do you adore? For me, this is probably the easiest answer. It is strong women. I love to pick up a book that's going to inspire me on women. I think women have certainly never been picked up enough, and I think nowadays we're certainly hearing a lot more about strong women. Women that can inspire our daughters, our granddaughters, any of our relatives. And I think for me, they inspire me to go on further. I've read a lot of books with strong women in. I like a lot of Lisa Evans's books. She wrote about Mattie Simkin, and that was a really strong woman. Although her secondary character, Florrie, within that was really strong. I like the fact that women don't necessarily have to be strong in the fact that they are shouting out loud kind of strong, but their strength can be within. I think a lot of Tudor historical books have about the queens that had to really fight to get their point across and had to fight for their rights. And to me, that's something that really is something very important to me. And I would love to think that to me is just very special. Relationship trope. What relationships do you love to read about? This is actually another easy answer. It's about sibling relationships. So it can be siblings, brother-sister, sisters together, brother-brother. I think to me, obviously you guys know, Charlie, my best friend, Charlie Brooke on here, she's my sister. And to me, my siblings are very important to me. And so I think, to me, that sort of relationship is more important than romance, because couples, your partner can come and go. You know, how many of these days of marriages that stay true to forever? Whereas your siblings, they're the people that are with you for life. My mum's one of 8, so again, to her siblings are important. My Uncle Michael, told you again, I'm mentioning you, Uncle Michael, but he is my mum's brother, and I like the way their relationship still is really strong, and I think that's really important. So to read it within books is very lovely. I love to read about, like I said, with the Tudors, their siblings. I like to read about how our siblings can support us through things, and I think to me that's something that's really important. So when I read about it within other books, I love it. I love the fact there's sometimes the big sister kind of comes across as the pain in the bum one that looks after them. I know Charlie could say that I'm definitely a pain in the bum, but I've loved that, reading that within some page tune books, within a lot of books. I'm really interested in that, so that to me is a good one. Cover. What cover will guarantee you to pick up a book? To me, I found this question really, really hard. To me, actually, I would say a good typography that's really bold and that stands out. Colours I like a good colourful book as well, but if the typography is really bold or italic, sometimes like if it's italics, or if it's sort of the way that it's written in, that can make me think about historic history. That to me like screams out of that. Or if you've got big bold words. So that the way the title can really stand out will make you pick up a book. And I think that's really important. Thinking whether I've got my book. Yeah, here. This is the book I'm reading currently, Silka's Journey. And can you read that? See how bold the typography is, the way that it's different colours, the writing within it. And look, you've got the difference in it. I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful book, by the way. But yeah, that's an example of what I would class as a very good thing that will make me pick up a book. Now, then create an interesting story idea from your answers that you would love to read. Okay, so I will go with the Philippa Gregory theme for my first historical fiction book. So it will start in the Tudor time, historical fiction. Philippa Gregory is writing about one of the queens. I would go with, say, one that's already been written about. Let me think. Actually, I will go with the book about Queen Elizabeth the first, and how her relationship with Queen Mary, and how the fact that Queen Mary always stood out as the pain in the bum, the one that sort of, she was a very strong character that was very much undermined. Here we go. They're set in one of their country retreats. That's a village. And they're trying to find out why Mary has been sort of downtrodden and things like that. And they're trying to find out some history about Mary's mother. And they're trying to find out where she is, because Mary's mother's disappeared. And they two together are like a deadly duo who are going to try and fix this. And the bold standout title will be Mary and Elizabeth, and the truth behind the first Queen of King Henry VIII. So that sounds like quite a good book. There you go. Quite different. I'd love to write. I know. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as some of the people on here, but hey ho, I can dream. Okay, then you've got to tag some people. So I'm going to tag Melissa from Melissa and Barnsey, Charlotte from On a Shoestring. I think she'd give you some quite good answers, and Tia from Tia in All the Books. I don't know if any of you guys have done this, but if you haven't, then please do it. I think it would be quite funny. I'd love to hear the way you guys could create a story from all the answers. That would be quite good fun, actually. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a bit ad hoc. Sorry it's not as planned as normal, but I hope you've liked it. So if you have liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. And I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.